Phew.
Yeah. And
No,
you've got
thank
support. I
you.
mean, the mere fact, don't take for granted if your husband is actually saying to you that you're gonna do this. That is support
Mm,
in itself. And I think the least that you can do is to really honor the fact that, I mean, people have got to stretch their elastic stretches to a certain extent, right? So you don't want to
mm,
be outside that part. So do your best
mm.
to make sure that you maximize on the time that's available. But yeah, I again, I'm gonna reiterate the fact that Indunamo's material is awesome to get you to the level that if you are doubting that your technical aspect is still low, trust me, it will get to that point. And that's why I spoke about that. Stay the course. The 1.5 years, it goes by very quickly. But at least in that period, it literally gives you the confidence because you're going to need the confidence to go into that exam, the exam room. If you're not going to go there confident, I can tell you now, it becomes more overwhelming. We wrote, I was talking to Rendan at some point, we wrote, I think, 4 assessment exams before the APC. It gets at some point, it gets so tiring, but you get more and more confident, more and more. By the time you ultimately write the exam, like, okay, I can do this. I actually can do this. So stay in the course.
Thanks, Shadi.
Any other comments? Any? Did I miss any in the chat? Sorry. Yes, Bevan.
Nice, thanks, Shady. If I'm saying it correctly. It's quite inspiring. It gives you, it puts things into perspective, and thank you for that. I think my I've organized my life in a way that's much easier than most you guys that you've explained. So it kind of gives you, it kind of takes away that there's no excuses for you. So maybe that's what I will take out of that story. I got a quote from a friend of mine. Someone saying by the name of Marcus Aurelius, or it looks like Aurelius, maybe some ancient Roman guy, I don't know, which said, and I actually wanted to share it with the team. It reads, recognize if it is humanly possible, you can do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for. I think it's these little things that just nudges you in the right direction when we do get tired.
Yeah.
So, so thanks for that, and I thought I'd just share that. We've got a lovely team. I love. There's a few quiet ones. There's a few people that love to talk. You can ask these. You can ask our guys. But thanks for that.
Yeah. And Bevan, just to overlay on that, I shared with Ele and Fedi and the team that at the end of this, I almost felt like I'm gonna do comrades, right? Because somehow I realized that what I thought was an impossible thing to stretch my mind, all of a sudden was possible. So just know that there is something inside of you that's greater than the obstacle that you think you have.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I thank
yeah.
you.
You know what? Yeah, Shadi, you know what? I think you've mentioned that you started somewhere in 2017 when the arrangement was that you need to do the ITC first. So do you think the knowledge, I know you said you dropped, you came in, it dropped, but do you think like that knowledge that you gathered during that time, it was a build up to the technical knowledge that you needed to acquire?
Helen, I'm going to be very honest with you, right? I was a super
Yeah, please.
delinquent, right? I was a delinquent. Any of the that I was doing in the 1.5 years to my 2016, 17. I promise you, it's not about the knowledge at that time. I don't think so. And
I
that's
can
why I want to keep
attest.
you.
Okay.
Yes, Ellen knows. I thought you guys were going to give up on me at some point. But I promise you, it had nothing to do with that. So this period that you are in, on a very serious note, is sufficient to at least get you there. So you don't need any more time than the period that you have.
And then your program, when the cohort that you joined, the program started when? Because I think we were told
But
that our
ours,
program,
yeah, started later than yours. We
yeah,
started, I think,
okay.
LA, keep me in check, somewhere in July, August
Yes,
of,
maybe
yeah,
just to
Oh,
confirm,
yes.
that's what I was about to say, that actually you guys even the structure of the program, it's more detailed than Shadi keeps on calling it a transition period. It was about 2 to 3 month program where the 2 to 3 months was condensing almost everything. So you hear her keep on referring to CTA videos. Some of the things which she has to refer to CTA videos, you guys are actually doing it in class.
Oh, okay. So we've got more
You're getting
advantage.
it firsthand. Yes.
Yes. Yes.